What's up, everybody? I'm Giovanni. Welcome back to Salt and Pepper Pickleball, where we bring that pickle and pasión. Today, guys, we are going to be talking about the Maverix Havik 2. Look at that. Oh, it almost fell. And I have to admit, this paddle caught me completely off guard, you guys. It caught me completely off guard. You know how sometimes a paddle shows up with a price tag that's way lower than big brand names, and you immediately start wondering why corners were cut? Well, the Havik 2 basically laughed at that idea, you guys. After spending some serious time with this thing on the court, I can honestly say this is one of the best full foam paddles that I have played with, regardless of price. And here's the crazy part, you guys. It competes with paddles that cost a lot more than what this thing does. So let's talk about what makes this thing so special and whether it deserves a spot in your bag. So kicking off with the specs real quick. I'm gonna do this nice and quick, nice and tidy. This is going to be an elongated 16.5-inch paddle. Width here is 7.5 inches. This one came in pretty light, right at 7.9 ounces. And specifically with this paddle, I understand why they did it. Just like the Quanta, Maverix wants you to customize this paddle. With the box that this came in, it actually comes with weights where you scan the QR code and then it gives you like a block of instructions. One is how to customize it, where to put the weights. I mean, they recommend here at the base of the throat, on the sides, and I believe the owner likes to put it somewhere here at the top, but I can't remember too well. It's been a while. And it even tells you how to clean it, how to take care of it, like everything. So it's actually really nice. And they go ahead and explain a little bit more about the paddle and whatnot. So it's a cool little thing to go and check it out. And then the handle length on the paddle, 5.3 inches. All right, guys, not bad at all. Not bad at all. And then you have this nice little taper here at the throat. I mean, you get your hands in pretty far up here. So no issue with the Tui. You got more than enough room here. Circumference on this is a little bit on the thinner side. It's that 4.125. But like I always say, I always use an overgrip. So I always get it up to that 5.25 for myself. So I'm a happy guy. Then this is actually a 15 millimeter paddle. This comes with a quad foam core to increase stability, its sweet spot, and to avoid dead spots. In the picture here, it shows those three different colors are the three different types of actual foam that they used in here. And then they topped it off with that raw T700 carbon fiber face. So it's really nice. So first impressions on this thing, guys, when I opened up the box, what a cool unboxing experience. It was really nice. Everything was packaged very well. This came with an overgrip. This came with a with added weights. Like I said, it came with a care card, and it, of course, came with a paddle cover, which I always appreciate. I really appreciate a paddle cover because I hate jamming my paddles in and then scratching each other. Really don't like that. But I got a little bit of OCD when it comes to that. So, hey, that's just me. So on the court, from warm-ups to fast exchanges at the kitchen, man, the Havik 2 moves effortlessly. I mean, with the cutouts here on the side, man, I can really understand why they make these paddles in this shape. I've never used a Maverix paddle, but I have always been interested in them, always wanted to play with one. And I'm very happy that I went ahead and got the one in this type of shape, because this kind of is their flagship shape, instead of just a traditional pickleball paddle that, you know, with the arrow top or the square top or, you know, wide body or elongated or whatever. But this has those nice little cutouts, so I really like it. It just feels aerodynamic. But it has that point and shoot feeling where you don't have to fight the paddle to get it where you want it to go. The second thing that jumped out was the face. It's very live. This thing is lively. Not out of control trampoline level, but definitely more energetic than your typical control focused paddle. You immediately feel like the paddle wants to help you to generate offense. So let's get to the fun stuff here. The Havik 2 absolutely brings the heat. When you're attacking ball, speeding up at the kitchen, or putting away high floaters, the paddle responds with confidence. There's plenty of pop available without feeling like this paddle is overly stiff or harsh on the arm. Drives come off this thing with a good pace. Counters feel explosive. Hands battles become a whole lot more fun with this thing. It's one of those paddles that encourages you to be aggressive because you know that the paddle can keep up. If your style is built around pressure and offense, you guys, man, you're going to have a good time here. Now let's talk about spin, because this is probably where the Havik 2 really separates itself a little bit. The spin potential is outstanding. Top spin drives dip very nicely. Rolls, volleys, they do stay aggressive. Slice serves definitely have plenty of bite to them. I found myself shaping shots exactly how I wanted without having to overwork it. The paddle grabs the ball exceptionally well, giving you the confidence to hit more creative shots and keep opponents uncomfortable. For players who rely on creating opportunities, I really feel that this paddle does a really good job at that. Now, control and feel. Now, before anybody starts thinking that this is a magical paddle that does everything perfectly, I'm going to be real with you guys. This is not a pure control paddle. It's really not. The 15 millimeter core and energetic face make that what I'm hoping is pretty obvious. Compared to some softer control focused paddles, you're going to get more rebound off the face of this paddle and less forgiveness on touch shots. That said, I was pleasantly surprised by how manageable it felt though. Dinks were consistent, drops were definitely reliable, resets felt better than I expected from a paddle that has this much pop to it. You do need some decent fundamentals when playing with this paddle, but once you adjust to the paddle's personality, but this may actually be my favorite part of the Havik 2, man. The swing speed here is fantastic. Whether I was reaching for quick counters or defending from body shots or reacting during firefights, this paddle felt incredibly fast in my hands. There's never a sense that you're dragging extra weight through the hitting zone at all. Everything feels quick, efficient, and even easy to maneuver. One of the reasons why I did add some weight to it was to slow it down just a little bit. But for doubles players who spend a lot of time at the kitchen, I mean, this paddle is definitely going to be a huge advantage for you guys. Which leads me into who I think the Havik 2 is going to be perfect for. I think this is going to be great for those intermediate to advanced players. Aggressive players who like to create attacking opportunities. Players who can appreciate some good spin. Fast hands doubles players are really going to like this. And anyone looking for a premium full foam performance without paying premium prices, this is going to be a really good paddle. I would probably steer pure touch and control players towards something a little bit softer. But for most modern players who want that balance of power, spin, and speed, this paddle definitely is going to check all those boxes for you. At the end of the day though, the Maverix Havik 2 feels like one of those rare paddles that over delivers. You're going to get a good amount of spin here. You got impressive pop. Once you work on those fundamentals, this thing will reward you with the amount of pop that it has. You get outstanding hand speed right off of the go, no matter how much weight you put on here, I feel. Because honestly, yes, I added weight to it, but it didn't do anything to the hand speed. I really believe that it didn't do anything to it because I was still meeting balls a little early. And somehow it all comes together in a package that costs less money than some of those big name competitors, you guys. I said that too in my last review about the 11624. I mean, there are paddles out there, you guys, that you don't have to spend $300 on. 280, 275, 250, 333. You don't have to. There are models that hit that 200 mark and below, and they are just as good as those higher priced or higher tiered paddles. So if you've been curious about the Maverix, I mean, this might be a paddle that puts that I would definitely put firmly in your radar, because I think it's a really good paddle and I think a lot of people are going to enjoy it. And if you guys get a chance, head over to my pickle list created by the man, Mr. Pickle Lee, and go ahead and leave a review there about this paddle or any other paddle that you may have. So if you've enjoyed this review, guys, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And always, family, do not forget to keep smiling, keep laughing, and keep playing pickle with pasión.